Thanks for joining us. Really happy to see you all here. And I'll just introduce myself quickly. My name's Sequoia Johnson. I'm the older adult advocate with Vaughan Public Libraries. We're very happy to be welcoming Zorina Wolf today. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Zorina before handing it over. Zorina studied for 14 years with the great Nigerian drummer and teacher Babatunde Olatunji, and has herself taught drumming for over 25 years. She's the founder of Village Heartbeat, and she developed the whole person drumming curricula. She's also an advanced Takatina leader and teacher, and we're very happy to welcome her here today. Thank you for being here.
So are we ready to begin our program?
Should we, we'll just ask people to keep their microphones off.
Yeah, please mute yourself. One of the things about using Zoom is that we can't hook up together in actual real time. So if everyone is just in their own little private room connecting to the sound that I create with you. And I don't know how many of you actually brought drums with you today. I don't see that many faces. I see more names on the screen. I got a hand up in the air. Well, we're going to start off by, I see a frame drum. That's wonderful. We're going to start off with using a shaker, just a shaker. So if you have a shaker, find a shaker. If not, pretend you have a shaker. That's great. Great. I see shakers. Great. And we're going to begin with the body first, because the body is the instrument that allows you to use the drum. So the first instrument is your body. So you're going to begin with a very, very simple exercise, stepping in rhythm. I'm going to move my chair over to the side for just a moment. And stepping and shaking, and it'll be call and response singing. So there isn't anything you need to get right. You all know how to walk, and if you cannot walk for reasons that have to do with your physical limitations, there's a person in the waiting room, Eric Sisk, then just sit in your chair and allow yourself to feel your legs moving from side to side. But if you can walk, begin with your right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. And just feel how you sway from side to side. This is you being in rhythm. And we'll begin by adding some syllables with your voice. And these syllables will be giving you an indication of what rhythm we're working with. And it goes like ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. Just the shaker going down and the footstep at the same time. And then I'll sing, and then you'll sing. Taki, taki. This is your turn to sing. Taki, taki. Again, your turn. My turn. Taki, taki. Taki, taki. Hey go, hey go. Hey go, bamba. Taki, 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 taki. So again, you're stepping. Hey, bamba, where you're rattling. Hey, le, bamba. Hey, bamba. Taki, taki. Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle, or another way of saying it is step, step, step and step. Or you could say step, space, step, space. In other words, there's space, space in between each rattle. Space, 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 space. coming back. Taki, taki, coming back to your home base. Taki, taki. Hey go, just singing a simple song. Hey go, bamba. Hey go, hey go. Hey go, bamba. Key, key. Key, key. Key, key. Taki, taki. Taki, taki. For those coming in, hey, bamba, find a step and a rattle. Hey, go, bamba. Hey, bamba. Hey, go, ba. Taki, taki. Taki, taki. Rattle and taki, taki. Step at the same time. Taki, ta. Hey, le, go, le, ba. Just let your body move. Hey, le, go, ya, ya. Step, step, just to remind you where you are. Step, space, step, space. Step, step. Taki, taki. Taki, taki. Taki, taki. And for those who are coming in late, taki, taki. Just find a simple walking step. Hey, key. Key, taki. Key, taki. Taki, ta. So going back to speaking, taki, 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 taki. And if you remember, you started with your right foot, taki, taki. And let the rattle get a little softer. The rattle's going to get softer, but your voice is still saying ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta. And the rattle is still now. Ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the off beat between the steps. Ki, ta, ki. Continue speaking this mantra. Ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. Now you're going to point at every key. Ki, ta, ki, ta. Now that may be a little bit for the body because the body is used to going down with the step, and now you're pointing where you're not stepping. Ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. And that's right, you can point. It's absolutely free to point. This is a world of pointing. Ta, ki. And then the rattle starts to wake up. Ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. And when the rattle wakes up, it's very attentive. It finds that key. Ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. And the rattle goes down again on each offbeat. Ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. And we're going to sing again. Ki, ta, ki, ta, ki, ta, ki. Ta-ki, ta-ki. Ta-ki, ta-ki. Ta-ki, ta. And I'll tell you what we're doing. We're doing step, rattle, step, ra. Step, rattle, step, ra. Ta-ki, ta-ki. Ta-ki, ta-ki. Hey, go, hey, go. Hey, go, bamba. Hey, go, hey, go. Taki, taki. Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle. Step, rattle, step, rattle. Step, rattle, step, rah. Just a simple offbeat. Hey, go, hey, go. Hey, go, hey, let go. Hey, go, hey, go. Tucky, tucky. Tucky, tucky. Step, rattle, step, rah. Step, shake, step, shake. Step, rattle, step, rah. Tucky, tucky. Step, shake, step, shake. Step, shake, step, shake. Tucky, tucky. We can double the tucky with our voice. Tucky, 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 ta. Try it. Tucky, 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 ta. Tucky, key, tucky, ta. Tucky, 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 ta. Tucky, key, tucky, ta. Tucky, 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 ta. Coming back to the mantra. Tucky, tucky. Beautiful. Tucky, tucky. Even if you're just listening. Tucky, tucky. Start to feel in your body. Tucky, tucky. How this movement from side to side. Tucky, tucky. And just a rattle. Tucky, tucky. In the middle. Tucky, tucky. And you can turn your rattle, tucky, tucky, on its side. It makes it a little softer. Tucky, tucky. Tucky, tucky. Tucky, 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 cha. Tucky, 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 cha. Tucky, tucky, and very gradually, tucky, tucky, allow tucky, tucky, all the movements to get tucky, tucky, smaller and smaller, tucky, tucky, until you tucky, tucky, you come to stillness, tucky, tucky. You find a place, tucky, tucky, where you are still. Tucky, tucky. Hearing the rhythm, tucky, tucky. Tucky, tucky. Tucky, tucky. And finally, tucky, tucky. Find that still point. Tucky, tucky. Tucky, 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 tucky. One more time, tucky, tucky. And just stand still. And if you were sitting in a chair, just allowing yourself the space to just feel this simple rhythm, singing call and response, how it affected you. Maybe you feel your heart rate a little elevated. Maybe you still feel the movement in your body. Just noticing everything. And take a deep breath and find your seat to sit down. And thank you. Can you all hear me okay? Okay, that's wonderful. So you can put in the chat maybe one word or two words that this simple exercise in rhythm brought to you today. And of course, our lovely Sequoia is going to be able to tell us some of the things that people responded with. And I'm I'm finding my next. Okay. Enlivening, invigorating, vibration, and warmth. That's wonderful. See, for me, it's the same. Woke up my whole body. I love that. See, all you need is a little shaker. Go outside your door and sing something. You know, I just stayed inside this rhythm, and it was very enjoyable to do it as a warm up with you guys. And this is part of the work that I do. It's called rhythm meditations. So I hope it was wonderful for you as it was for me. Great warm up. So I'm going to begin a little bit by giving you a little bit of background. I see a beautiful frame drum in the picture. Yeah, we'll be doing that in just a minute. So I began drumming. I actually wanted to begin drumming when I was 8 years old. When I was 8 years old at my public school, this Nigerian gentleman showed up at our General Assembly. Remember, that was everybody, all the grades were together in General Assembly. And it was a cultural offering that the school gave us. And this man had just put out his first album. His name was Baba Olatunji, or Babatunde Olatunji. And he was not planning on being a drummer, but life happened to him. And he ended up wanting to share his cultural world with the Western world. He came from Africa and went to Morehouse College, and nobody knew anything about African drums or African drumming. And so he was lonely for his own country, and he and his cousin, Aki Wawa, began a little drum and dance troupe. And little did he know that he would end up being in the world as a representative of the African culture. One thing happened in another, and one thing was that he worked for the UN in an internship, and he was asked to sing a song, and that song was Everybody Loves Saturday Night, and he sang it in a variety of different African languages. It was for UNICEF that year. I actually even had that recording. And then someone said, hey, wouldn't you like to be at Radio City Music Hall for 3 weeks to do drumming? And he said, oh, well, okay, that's what the universe is giving me. And then he became famous. And then, like famous people do, he went into obscurity, except for people who wanted to study with him. So I met him when I was 8. He came to my school. He blew my mind. And I said, I want to drum. And there was no drumming. So I had to wait another 32 years until I re-met the man at Esalen Institute in Big Sur. And at that time, he said, oh, come to my class. You know, it's really easy. You can drum. And I said, oh, sure, thinking that it would be a snap for me. And it wasn't. But it was something that really grabbed my spirit and my soul. And I just said, this is something I need. This is something I want. And I followed it. And there's a picture of him over here when he was quite old, and it's sun bleached, but it's still a picture of Baba that he's represented in the room. So I began studying with him when I was 41. So I was already, for a drummer, drumming is very athletic. I was already considered old. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I am a female I'm cisgendered, and I'm a female, and my pronouns are she and her. And at that time, drumming was pretty much predominated by men. Not saying anything bad about men. I'm just saying this is the way it was. So it was not a warm, fuzzy environment for learning in. However, I found my way. And one of the ways that I found was through my teacher always supported me. And then he said at a certain point, hey, look, he said it, of course, in a Nigerian accent. I don't have one. He said, hey, look, I can't be everywhere. You need to teach for me. And I took it seriously. So I began to teach what little I knew. And then as the years went on and we began to work with each other more and more, and then I studied with other teachers, I grew into the role of drum teacher. So first things I'm going to show you on the drum, even if you have a frame drum, you can put your frame drum laterally, so it could show up like this one does. Let me move back in my chair here a little bit so you can see me. Okay, so you can see nice round surface of the drum, right? Good, you've got that. And for right now, we're going to do just a little warm-up exercises because drumming is an athletic thing. So we're going to start with bringing our shoulders up to our ears and then dropping them. And bring up to your ears and then dropping them. And for those of you I can see on screen, I appreciate seeing you guys. Bring you up to your ears and dropping them. And now take your hands, place them inside out and up over your head. Stretch it up. Maybe the first time you stretch this morning, go a little bit to the right side or the left. It doesn't matter. It's going to show up on the screen the way it does. Remember, you using your whole body, not just your hands and arms to drum. So bring your hands behind your neck, tip your elbows to the side a little bit. Feel that nice side body stretch. Great. Okay. And hands are going to come up facing the screen. One of your hands gets shot. It drops down. The other one comes up, air drumming. Notice that I'm keeping my back body nice and straight. I'm just moving my hands, fluttering them. I'm air drumming. And I can speed it up a little bit. But I'm keeping my back nice and straight. Okay, good. And then relax. Let everything slump down. Okay. Anna, I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to see you. Okay, and now you bring your hands up, and there's going to be wrist circles. Wrist circles, circles for your wrist. Yes, and thank you for letting the people in the waiting room into the class. Here they come. We're beginning with warm-ups for those of you that just entered. We always start with warm-ups before we play the drum. The drum is a power instrument. Okay, so this is one way. Shake it out. Shake it out. Hands come towards you. They're facing you. You can wave it yourself. And down, around, and out. Beautiful. Loving seeing these hands in the mirror. Yes, and here's the thing. The body doesn't know if you're actually doing it or not. If you're telling the brain you're making circles with your hands, you're making circles with your hands. And that the brain doesn't know the difference. So just do what you can, minimally or a lot. Shake it out. A few more exercises just to let you know that this is what we do before class every time because this is a power instrument. We got to get the body warmed up. So one of the things we're going to do next is make a fist. See the fist? I got a fist. I'm going to open up my hands. When I open up the hands, I make a sound, a random sound, and then I make a fist again. So here I go. Boop, quack, meow, quack, pew, 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 pew. You didn't even know that confetti could come out of your fingertips. Wow, pew, 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 and shake it out. Very good. Great. Let's do two more exercises. Hands on the shoulders. So the hands on the shoulders to open up the elbows. You see you're making a big circle now. Now notice that all of it is the joints. It's the rotator cuff. It's the elbows. It's the wrists. And then of course all the fingers themselves. We're getting everything warmed up. You can cluck like a chicken when you do this. Other way around. For those of you that live in the country, you know those sounds really well. And there are many, many, many more exercises we can do. We'll do one more where our hands are outstretched. Oh, I want to do two more. One is you take your right index finger, go across the top of your head, put it in your left ear, and gently guide your head over to the right so you're stretching out the left side of your neck. Lovely thing to do. And then straightening up, other side. And these are great things to do if you're sitting in traffic anyway. Why not use your body? You have one. It's carrying you around. Use it. You know, especially as you get older, a little bit of movement consistently throughout the day will do more for your body than just trying to go for a 5-mile hike. And you do it once every 2 weeks and you don't move again. So really, come on. I'm preaching to the choir, I think. So this year, in just 6 weeks or so, I turned 76. It's a number, but guys, my energy is endless, and I'm going to make sure that when I play this instrument, that I'm getting the full use out of this whole body to do so. So that's why I say drumming is something you can do until you get way old. It's very good for your coordination. It's very good for your core. Because while you're sitting here with the drum, you're actually working your core. With a djembe, this is called a djembe, on this kind of drum, you have to use your legs to hold it up. Oh, bring down my screen just a little bit. So, like that. There we go. So you can see it's my legs holding up the drum here, okay? So we have 2 strokes that we're going to use today. Everything okay in Techland over there, library people? Great. Okay, just checking in. So first thing is bring your hands together in Namaste position. Now open up and you have this lovely little triangle. You can see my face in it. Here's the triangle. Beautiful. Bring your fingers together. And now turn your hands so your hands are down on the drum. You can see that I still have the triangle on the drum. My fingers are together like this. And you can also see I have a big triangle that goes from elbow to elbow. Y'all see that? Yes. For those that are on screen, you can just waggle at me. Let me know that you saw it. Yes, thank you. Good. And then for our first note, what we do is you take your dominant hand. That's the one you write with most of the time. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that. And move it in toward the center of the drum. So see where my hand is on the drum. So I'm just using my dominant hand now, right? And I pick it up and I drop it. Ready? Go. 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 There we go. That's perfect. And you're lifting up your hand and letting it drop. And we're all doing it together, our own little universe. And we call this note in the middle goon. Goon. It's called goon because it's the bass note. It's goon. 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 Okay, pick up your other hand, which is not doing anything, and wave it around while you're still playing the drum. Here we go. You're really allowing yourself to get a little confused because you got 2 rhythms going on now, right? And then when you get ready, you're going to allow the left hand to play the drum. Here we go. So we have goon. Goon on the left side, goon on the right side. Goon. 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 Come back to your dominant hand. Here we go. 4 on each side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's great. So that is your bass note. We're always going to call it goon. Very good. and goon, 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 goon. Let's do 2 with the right hand, and 2 with the left hand, and 2 with the right hand, and 2 with the left hand, the other left hand, and with the right hand, and with the left hand. Now let's do 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You might notice that if you're playing a drum, you might notice that your right hand sounds different than your left. This is pretty typical for people when they begin drumming. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. We're going to speed it up a little. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed up. 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It is your goon on the right side. Now it is your goon on the left side and the right side and the left side and the right side. One more time, and that is called goon. In the center of the drum. Goon. Big bass noise. Okay. Hands are back to the triangle. Back on the drum. Yes, beautiful. Back on the drum. Right hand is going to flex a little. You're going to see the right hand wrist flex a little. And now the left hand. So that relaxation in the wrist allows the hand to have a little bit of a shock absorber. So we're going to lift it up and drop it. This is called go. It's like saying ABC. These are your alphabet. This is go. Right? Good. Wonderful. And left hand, same thing. And go, go, go. It's called do on the left side, like Homer Simpson. Do, do. Go back to go. Go and do and go and do and go and do and go and do. Now stop for a moment. I'd like you to be aware of your back body as you're doing this. Your back body, the whole back of your back, right? That is what is supporting you while your hands are lifting up in the forward. Your hands are lifting up, but it's your back body that is supporting you. Again, we're going to go and do and go and do. And I really would like you to feel that support that you're getting from your back body. Notice that I'm sitting up very straight. Again, drumming is not this kind of thing. Now, if your body has no choice about it, something has happened to it or whatever, then of course not. But if you can, you're sitting up nice and tall. You've got the support of your back body, and we're just going to go, 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 do, go, go, and go, do, go, 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 do, go, and do, and go, and do, and go, do, go, 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 do, go, do, go, do, go, do, again one, go, go, do, go, do, go, do, go. Notice that the voice is always playing with the drum. Go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go. One more time, and go, 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 go. Very good. So let's combine it with the goon now. So that was all our tones. That was tones. Godo, godo, godo. Now we add a goon, and we're going to go goon, godo, goon, godo, goon, godo, goon, godo. Just for you to play and feel that bass, tone, tone, 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 bass, tone, tone. I'm gonna sing and you're gonna sing. Hey, hey, gambale. I'm just singing something. Just make it up. Hey, hey, gamba. Hey, go ba. Hey, dodo. Hey, dodo. Hey, dodo. Your turn. Hey, dodo. Hey, dodo. Hey, dodo. Hey, dodo. Hey, Godo, go, Godo, goon, Godo, your turn. Hey, Godo, hey, Godo, goon, Godo, goon, Godo. Hey, go. Hey, go, your turn. Goon, Godo, goon, Godo, goon, Godo. Hey, Godo, your turn. Hey, Godo, hey, Godo, hey, Godo, goon, Godo, your turn. Playing and singing the drum with the drum. Hey, Godo, goon, Godo. Hey, Godo, goon, Godo. Your turn. Beautiful. And I'm sure all of you that are off screen are just Godo, rocking it. Godo, Godo, goon, Godo. Your turn. One more time. Godo, 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 goon, Godo, your turn. Godo, 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 goon, Godo. Very good. All right. So, singing and playing the drum. Yeah, I already see applause going on. That's wonderful. So one of the things about Baba Latunji that was so great is, like, I've studied with lots and lots of drum teachers, is he's one of the few that always included singing as part of what you do when you play the drum. And as a result, you find that singing and playing the drum at the same time, you can't think about it while you're doing it. And that's something really, really wonderful for the mind. The mind isn't having to try to figure it out and grasp it. Instead, you're just like a child, which we basically are, old children at this point, just playing and singing together very innocently. And it actually is very natural to us. If you remember that most things that we learned to do as children had to do with rhythm. For instance, walking. That was number one. That took a little bit of time. You don't remember it. Maybe if you've had some injury to your brain or something has happened in your body, you are having to remember all over again how to find your balance. But basically, when you're a very little child and close to the ground, you learned how to found those vestigial organs in your brain and in your ears and so on that enabled you to find your balance. And the same thing is true. As you get older, you have to find your balance. You have to be able to do that. So the first thing we do is rhythmic, learning how to step, learning how to walk. Then as you grow up a little bit, for me, the biggest thing was jump rope. I don't know how it was for you, but jump rope required great rhythmic skill. You had to time it. You had to time when the rope was going to go up. You had to know how fast you were going so that the rope didn't hit you in the back of the heels when it was your turn to go. Why? Because you had to wait a whole long line to get your turn to jump rope again. So you started to get your body into this like feeling of how the rhythm went. And then it was your turn. Whoop! There I was, jumping with the rhythm of the rope that keeps you connected to something bigger than yourself. You're not thinking about it. You're not going, oh, the rope is up in the air. It's a feeling that you're moving into, right? So, and then there are other rhythmic things. We played hopscotch. We played clapping games. For women, anyway, I don't know if the guys did that, but we did play all those kinds of games that were absolutely rhythmic games. Throwing games where you'd have to throw up the ball, clap one time and catch it again. Throw it, make a roll, and catch it again. All of that required rhythmic timing. So when people tell me, I don't have rhythm, I say, yes, you do. You just forgot. And then think about the things that you might have done, like bike riding, swimming, all running, skiing, skating, all those exercises that involve rhythmic understanding. Okay. So you all have rhythm. That's what I'm saying, basically. Now we're going to go sing a song, and I'm going to bring it up on my screen. So give me 1 minute. Can you see that? Just give me, okay, great. So this is a rhythm that, and a song that's known for, so I just put it up so you can see the words. And it goes like this. Aramile, 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 oh, ya, ya. Please sing. Aramile, 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 oh, ya, ya. Aramile, 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 oh, ya, ya. Try it again. Aramile, 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 oh, ya, ya. One more time. Aramile, 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 oh, ya, ya. So I'm going to stop that. So as you can see, it's just a very simple song. Now, this is a song that my teacher Baba used to sing in the morning. It means my whole body is well. And actually, I can't think of a better thing to have a chant about than recognizing that whatever little aches or pains that are going on, in the overall picture, I am well. Where does the wellness come from? Right here. So even if I got an ache, even if I have a pain, even if something is broken or sprained, my whole body is well comes from up here. You could have a disease like cancer or a disease like something else, MS or whatever. And still, if you are well in your mind, your whole body is well. Every morning, Baba used to sing this song when he would go in the shower. He'd say, I sing this song to make sure that I remind myself that my whole body is well. No matter whatever goes wrong, I mean, his body died. He's not here on the planet anymore. His body is still well because wellness is an attribute of our minds. And our minds create the wellness. I mean, you can have an illness and still be well. Just wrap your head around it for a minute, okay? So the rhythm that we're going to play on the drum to sing along with this song goes like this. Goon, go do, go do, goon, go do, go do, goon, go do, go do, goon, go do, which is aramile or aramile, aramile, oh ya ya, aramile, 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 oh ya ya. Got it? Aramile, aramile, more time. Aramile, aramile, aramile. Oh, yeah, yeah. Everybody got that? Good? Yes? Thumbs up? Thank you for the thumbs. Yes! Thank you, Penny and the Valerie over the side over there. Okay. Okay. So we're going to sing this song, but I always want to do a little prep about it. I invite you to close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you and just to see your body from the inside. And to be aware of all those little aches and pains or those little things that have been disturbing you. Or maybe nothing is disturbing you and you're in a state of absolute serenity with your body. But if there is something going on, just allow yourself for a moment to just use a visualization and see your body completely in the light. You want to see it like a spotlight just shining on you? That's fine. You want to see it as a soft glow coming from behind you? That's fine. Whatever way your mind uses to visualize yourself sitting in light. And then you're going to just say to yourself, every cell in my body is in complete harmony. Every cell in my body is healed and whole and well. And I'm just going to affirm this with this song. So I'm going to start the chant, and then I'll begin drumming, and I'll invite you in with your voices and your drums. Again, take a moment, connect to yourself. Connect to your inner knowing. My whole body is well. Wellness and health and healing and light just permeate my body. That's what I am. And I'll begin the chant. Aramile, aramile, oh. Aramile, oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, aramile, oh. Aramile, oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. On the drum, it's goon, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, goon, go, do. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, aramile, aramile. is radiant. Aramile, Aramile, Aramile. Oh yeah, yeah, it's alive. Aramile, Aramile, Aramile. Oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, Aramile, Aramile. Oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yes. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. From the tips of my toes to the top of my head, everything is in wellness and health. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yes. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Three more times. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Last time. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. So just sit in this silence for a moment. And just feel. Sending your body this wish. Excuse me. I wish for this feeling of health and well-being. Yeah, my whole body as well. It's a really good chant. And you can use that anywhere. You know, you can use that. It's like Aramile. Come on. You make up your own words if you don't like it, but it is my whole body as well. That is what I am. That is my essence. That is what I'm aiming for. Really good. So we have time now for one more song, and I'm going to find it. This goes off. Let's see. This song is called Abana. And it goes like this. The song goes like this. Abana kilem dayo. I didn't write it down because I figured at this point in the process that you'd be able to follow me. And I have every faith in you. So it goes, Abana kilem dayo. Notice my voice is going up. Then I go down. Abana kilem dio. So we're just going to do that back and forth. Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. Goon, dodo, goon, dodo, goon, dodo. Come on, play along. Abana kilem dio. Your turn. Abana kilem dio. 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 One more time. Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. Beautiful, everybody. So I'm going to tell you the meaning of this song. This song is about bragging. It's about a time in your life where you have to say something about yourself. You have to say, I'm the best. I am the best. And that's basically what this song says. This guy goes to a small village in the Caribbean. He doesn't even know their language. But he knows how to dance. And he starts to move. And everybody from the village says, oh my God, you know how to rumba. Well, he doesn't call it the rumba back home. No, it wasn't called the rumba back home, but he knows the dance. Then they switch the rhythm around, and he starts to dance again. And guess what? They say, you know how to cha-cha. Again, back home, it wasn't called the cha-cha. It's called something else, but he knew how to dance. Finally, the last rhythm comes on. The drummers are playing it. He begins to dance. They say, oh my God, you know pachanga. No, I don't know pachanga, but he says, I know, I'm really good. So he goes, Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. Centro show. You sabi rumba dee. These are the dances. Cha cha cha. Pachanga. Ah ha ha ha. Kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. That's your turn. Abana kilem dio. Go ahead, sing it again. Abana kilem dio. One more time. Abana kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. This is the last big finish. Abana. Yes. All right. Yeah, great. So the guy brags and he says, oh, listen, I'm so good. I know how to samba. I know how to rumba. I know how to pachanga. I know how to cha-cha, even though that were in the names of the songs. I knocked him dead. I kilem dio. Abana kilem dio. All right. So here we are. I have a little bit of time left, I know, and somebody wrote a message. Oh, great chat. Okay, so one new message. Sorry to leave a program, blah, blah, blah. Energy drumming. Good. Okay. So this is a time where I get to do questions and answers for any of you that have any kind of interest in knowing more about this. Is that okay with you guys, Sequoia? Okay. Right. So I'd love to hear from you if you want to put a question in the chat or however you would like to do it. Questions, answers, statements. I'm telling you, I had such great background tracks for you guys, but how do we continue with you? Okay. So online, well, one thing is I do have, yes, singing and drumming. Okay. So singing and playing the drum together at the same time is super, super important. It's really, really good for your brain because then you're not trying to get it right. You're actually always staying with yourself and connecting to yourself. And the vibration of your voice and the vibration of the drum together make an incredibly healing kind of vibration for your body. So that's why I say to you, like I have this shaker, but you can get a shaker, an egg shaker at pretty much any music store, little egg shaker, or you can make your own, put a box with some popcorn in it or something and make a sound thing for yourself so that you take this with you and that you can entertain yourself. Basically, it's back to being children again. It's back to finding that absolute innocence and that absolute love of music that has nothing to do with performance or achieving something other than achieving a connection to your own well-being. So that's pretty much it. You do this, and then how can you stay connected to me? Well, right now I'm in a situation where I'm not doing online classes. If there is a great demand for it, of course I'd be willing to do that. But I'm teaching in my small studio here in Sequim, Washington, once a week. I have a stalwart group of people that come, and we just do the basics. We play together, we sing together, and I also have a book and videos online. This is my book. It's at the library, for those of you that are at the library in Vaughan. Whole Person Drumming, My Journey into Rhythm, Zorina. We're in Sequim, over by Jamestown Road, okay? Jan Schluss. So, but I can give you that information if you're in Sequim. So the book has videos that go along with it, and there's about 11 videos that you can follow along if you're not close by and you want to take classes. My classes are actually beginning next Wednesday at 10 in the morning for beginners. And everybody is a beginner, by the way. That's everyone. Everyone is a beginner. I don't care if you've been playing the drums for 20 years, you're still a beginner when it comes to this instrument. That's what I love about it so much. Any other questions? Was it anything about vibration? That's what I hear in Qigong as well. Yes, Darlene, absolutely. Do I have a suggestion about where to buy a djembe drum? Yes, I do. Again, if you're in Canada, you're probably going to go through some distributor or something like that. But if you are in the U.S. and in the West Coast, there's a guy named John Hayden who owns Jamtown Drum. Jamtown, and it's in Seattle. And if you mention my name, he will probably give you a discount because we're colleagues. So that's good for you to know. But I would rather prefer it. I tell you, I would rather prefer that you actually go somewhere and listen to the drum, because you don't know whether it's going to be the sound you like, and you have to listen to it. So like listening to the sound of the drum you you're going to find the sound that feels right for you. That's going to be the right sound for you. So that's to let you know about that. Anything else here? Thank you, thank you. I got thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Vibration, yes. And Qigong, one of the great things about Qigong, people that go to Qigong classes actually have come to me for a lot of rhythm work because Qigong requires rhythm. So does Tai Chi, requires rhythm. And anything else? Okay. So no questions, no other questions in that. I don't see.
Well, thank you so much, Zorina. I just want to throw in anybody who's local. We've started doing some drum circles at the library. The next one is, yeah, it's been wonderful to bring the drumming here, and we have a circle in June for older adult month. That'll be June the 15th at the Civic Center Library for anybody that's in this area. And we've enjoyed your session so much, Zarina. We learned a lot. Really enjoy the energy. Thank you so much for doing this for us. It's been
Yes.
wonderful.
Okay, so it says Zorina contact info for new class. Zorina at villageheartbeat.com. I'll type it in and you can contact me. And for those of you that are in the Ontario area that are going to the drum circle, don't forget to do those warm-up exercises before you begin. Super important. Drumming is an athletic sport, you know, and it does require that you warm up a little bit beforehand. Also, put some salve or something on your hands, you know, put a little hand cream on your hands before you play. It's really beneficial for it. And you can get all kinds of things that have shea butter. Shea butter is really good because you don't put a lot on because you don't want to get it on the drum head. All right. So it's basically to get your hands a little lubricated, a little warmed up, and then you can play.
Yay. Wonderful.
All righty.
Thanks again. And thank you everyone for being here. And
So the library send us the recording. That's a question.
so the library, so what I do is I send the recording to our marketing department, and then it will kind of make its way through the line, and it will go on our YouTube channel. So if you search Vaughan Public Library's YouTube, it will show up there within a week or so, maybe a little bit longer.
Wonderful. So let's end the class the way that I would end a class, right? Baba always ended with an affirmation. Okay, so I'm going to stand up because that's what I do. And I'm going to mute you, Sequoia. I did that.
Oops.
Okay, so this is what Baba would do at the end of every class would be holding hands. Of course, that stopped after the pandemic, but nonetheless, allow yourself to feel your feet connected to the floor. And then use your imagination, just feeling your feet connected to the floor. Imagine that you could open up the soles of your feet. The soles of your feet could become transparent. And roots of light, roots of energy travel down from your body into the floor beneath you. And you may be on a second story, or you may be on the first story, whatever it is, allow those roots to just continue doing what they do. They just go down until finally you connect to Mother Earth. And then take a deep breath and just allow that energy yourself to feel that energy streaming downward. And now feel the topmost point of your skull. And just imagine sending that energy from the topmost point of your skull straight up through whatever limits you between you and the big sky above you, you could be outside in the sun, you could see the sun above you. And you're just connecting to that star way out there, the star or sun. At the same time, you're feeling very grounded. And then just repeat after me. I am that I am. I am light. I am peace. You're just repeating. I am beauty. I am love. I am grateful. I am generous. I am patient. I am safe. I am one with Mother Earth. I am one with everyone within the reach of my voice. And in this togetherness, we ask the great mystery to remind us of everything positive in our hearts, in our minds, and in our actions. And we say, so be it. And then we're going to use the Yoruba word for aloha, shalom, peace, amen. It's called ashe. And we'll say ashe 3 times and just indicate that you're pressing that ashe down to the earth. Here we go. Ashe. Ashe. One more time. Ashe. Thank you so much.
Bye, Zorina.